It's another day for me to grow a level 200 character. Yes. Now I know I've reached Legion level 8000 already. I'm way higher than that actually. I am currently level 9023, which I think is higher than my bearer count. Which is actually true. My bearer is only 8933. But anyways, moving on. I want to make sure I experience every class. Although I already have done that. But with the recent changes, I say recent, but like long time ago, there was some changes with Cygnus class, Explorer class. And I played some of those classes before the update, which means I missed out on their remaster. So I want to grow one of those characters today. And also because I have a lot of Terra burning to use. So without further ado, let us move on. Transition. Today I'll be growing Nightwalker, a character that looks, attacks, sounds exactly like Nightlord. I mean, come on Nixon, where's the creativity? After skipping through the repeated story, I became Nightwalker by talking to Eckhart. And once I double jumped around a bit, I already got tired of how my character looked. So I got some cosmetics to buff my character. Okay, now I look like a Heneho. So after that important matter, let me explain the first job advancement. Lucky 7. The old one was better. Shadow Dodge. You can moonwalk without cooldown. That's pretty OP. Dark Sight, you go invisible. Dark Elemental, you summon your pet. And Shadow Bat, it summons bats when you hit enemies. So to begin leveling, I went to farm Wisp until level 31. Jump advance by killing Balrog, move to Wild Boars until level 46, Copper Drakes until level 61, and jump advance again, but this time I killed whatever that is. Now let me show you the second and third job advancement skills. In the second job advancement, you throw many shurikens to do single target damage and one big shuriken to do AoE damage. Apparently that's the logic we're working with here. At the third job advancement, you get an extra shuriken for your single target skill. Very creative. But here's the cool part. Shadow Partner. I like this version much better than the other ones, since it follows you around like an android, rather than sticking onto you like a 6-year-old infant on their mother's leg begging for V-Bucks. And the other skill is Darkness Ascending. It's a toggle skill that works like Heaven's Door, so he's not a glass cannon. After reviewing the skills, I unfortunately got bored. Not from playing Nightwalker, but from going through the same route every time I level up. So I decided to do something different. Going away from following the guide and making my own path. Venture forward through the path that I've made. But how can you resist Stairway to the Sky 1? After this, I will go somewhere else, I promise. And after reaching level 73, I moved to Ariant and found this map, the Desert of Red Sand. And for your information, don't come here. It's bad. I leveled up there until level 82 and moved to Elend Forest. There, I looked for a usable map and my god, were they all terrible. The best one I could find was this place, Desolate Land. It was good enough for me to level there until 91. After that disaster, I moved to Leaf Ring, Cranky Forest until level 100, which was not bad, but blood harps are way better. Of course, with level 100 means job advancement. So I accepted the job advancement quest and watched the story for 10 minutes. And now I will show you the Nightwalker's force job skills. First skill is the additional shuriken for your single target skill. Again. Next skill is Spirit Bomb. How is this a thief skill? And the last skill is a set down skill. Considering he got everything he needs at the first job advancement, I'm not surprised with lack of skills in the fourth job advancement. And now it was Zakum time. I know. I did say I was going through with my own route, but I need Zakum gears. Never mind. Even without the Zakum gears, I had to move on. So I went to Warp's Passage of Time until level 121, Temple of Time, Road of Regrets 3 until level 130, Black Wyvern Nest until level 145 thanks to Stormwing, Omega Sector Field until level 154, equipped my CRA gears, and moved to Plations until level 163. I then moved to Critias until level 180, Twilight Period until level 187 since there was nowhere else to go, and Fox Valley until level 200. And now, it was time for us to check our Hyper and 5th job skills. The first Hyper skill is Shadow Illusion. It makes more Shadow Partners to multiply your damage for 30 seconds. Next is Dominion. During the cast, you are invincible. And during the skill, you summon bats. Cool effects, but I have way too many things following me. Now moving on to the 5th job skills. First is Greater Dark Servant. place down another clone, but this one stays stationary. Also, you can cast the skill again to swap places with it. Look at all those shadows. Next is Shadow Bite. Simple short cooldown AoE attack. Looks very fancy too. Next is Shadow Spear. Creates a shadow on the ground every time you cast a dark skill. I'm gonna guess that the dark skills is just skills with edgy names. If there are enough of them, they will summon spears from the ground. And the last skill is Rapid Throw. For some reason, they decided not to give this one an edgy name with shadow or dark in it. I guess it ruined the naming scheme. It's a simple skill that rapid fires and shoots one big streak. Would you look at that name? It's pretty much all the force jump skills combined as well. Okay, next time when I'm growing a character, I'm going with my route. I'm never doing that ever again. So anyways, it is time for me to test Nightwalker's bossing. And of course, since his farming was absolutely garbage, I am predicting that his bossing is going to be absolutely amazing. I mean, come on. This guy is pretty much Nightlord, but Cygnus. But, you know, we have to go find a boss. So, which boss are we gonna kill? Obviously, it's your very own punching bag, Cygnus. Alright, so I have set everything to bossing standards, and my combat power right now is 336,000, which is around the expected level because I do have the CRA gears. Let's go. Easy Cygnus. I'm gonna burst straight away, of course. Bind.
Dark in your bones. Your shadow says hi.
Oh.
There'll be nothing left.
Oh my lord! What is going on? What the hell? Wow, okay. I had the same gears as Xuan that I grew like last week, and I remember I struggled as Xuan. Wow, that was amazing. You know what? I'm gonna test it on different bosses. Chaos, Zakum. We did not get our Zakum gears before. How about we test it? Drop it at the altar. Buff. Wow. Okay, that's my first over. Boy, are you looking at the spears? Wow, look at the spears. They're non-stop. Wow. This was definitely worth it. This was definitely worth the grind. We're having so much fun now. I'm gonna burst back up in 40 seconds. Oh, the dash, man. The dash. Buff. Oh my lordy! That's amazing! Okay, I should stop. Okay, I should stop looking at the effects. 2 bursts, and Zakum's almost dead. Well, he's kind of 30% HP, so there's like a lot more to go, including the second phase. But man, it's so satisfying. I think it's even better than Nightlord.
Round 2.
Oh, not good. Oh, I got. Oh! Since the effects are on, I can't see where the comets are landing. But it's okay, I have good eyes. Can I kill him without my burst right now? I think I can. Doing like 0.1% damage every time I hit. So, I'm gonna try to do a mini burst here. Oh, I lived? Boom. Die! Oh my god. Oh, I died there, but it's okay, he's almost dead. Okay, maybe I need to burst properly, but I don't think it matters. Let's go. Oh, I got Zakum built. Would you look at that? Wow, that was absolutely amazing. So, do I recommend Nightwalker? I would say yes. I heard that this character is getting absolutely destroyed after the 2-minute burst change or something. Plus, I don't know how to farm with this character, so I don't know if I'm actually messing it up or Nightwalker just has weak farming. So if you take all of that into consideration and you just like a bossing character, I highly recommend Nightwalker. It is so satisfying. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.